Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Gaming with me, Tony Mo, and I've got a bit of quick and dirty vlog for you guys today. No face cam, no Q&A stuff. We're going to save that for next week. There were just some things that I wanted to talk about in regards to what's been going on behind the scenes here with the channel, with me, some of the things I've been working on for future content, and just all in all, a lot of work put in that sort of took away from the time that I was spending on the channel. So things might have felt like they were a bit in disarray over the last 2 weeks. I had some family things happen that consumed some time, but mainly I really was trying to iron out some issues that were making the creation of content far more time consuming and difficult than it needed to be. Alongside of that, I was working on new brand art, which we'll talk about, and of course I was looking to finally push some diversity, inject some diversity into the channel with the release of For Honor. So that was all very exciting. Let's start though by talking about what I've actually been working on alongside of all this stuff. The main reason that the loadout videos have been delayed and that you haven't really seen as many fully edited videos for Titanfall 2 is that I've been revamping the way that my edits actually work. And you guys probably already saw some of this. I believe I did it inside of the Kraber guide. I now have a brand new lower third. It's universal, it's adaptable, I can change the color of it, and I can supplement the text on it on the fly very, very quickly. It's basically removed what I used to do, which was to just make fresh edits for every single video and guide, which was absolutely stupid and silly. As a singular person who creates, records, captures, edits everything that goes on the channel, that was insanely time consuming. And when you work a full-time job and you're like trying to cram early in the morning to get something done before you go to work, you end up wasting like 2 hours just editing stuff, making edits for a guide. It was incredibly silly. It was daft. It needed to go away. So that's what I did over the last week, was to really iron out that lower third, make something that felt universal, something that not only works for all of my Titanfall content, but works for other content as well. Again, I can change the color of it if I want to just have it clash a bit more with the game that I'm playing, but it pops out. It's nice and clean. I can supplement that text. I can, make a full-blown loadout video. All of the information for the loadout is right there in text format. It's easy to read. It looks good. It looks clean. It doesn't distract from the core video, the core content. And I'm just really excited about it. It was time well spent. It may have taken away from the channel for a week or so, but it was time that was absolutely well spent. And going forward, it's going to make loadout videos and guides so much easier. I'm going to spend so much less time editing and so much more time just working on putting the clips together, getting that portion of the editing, which in my opinion is far more important, all put together nice and smoothly to make a really great video when it's all said and done. So that was really where the majority of my time was spent. And I also, alongside of that, was working on that new brand art. So I wanted to make sure that it connected to the brand art. I wanted to maintain that sort of page peel thumbnail so I could have 3 things that feel connected, but also that feel original, unique, and, fresh. That was the big thing for me, to stay away from stealing too much from stuff that's already on YouTube and really looking for inspiration elsewhere. So when it came to the brand art, I realized I needed a compromise. After like the second week, I'm like, okay, let's just find something that probably isn't incredibly original, but let's make it work here. And I found a little piece of art that was just an arrow inside of a circle, and the arrow was connected to the circle. We've all probably seen this in one form or another 1,000 times over. But then I looked at the idea of just using Mo and connecting that, and things kind of fell into place. And there you have it. The genesis of the new brand art, of the new logo moving forward, the idea of Mo Gaming, sort of a play on words with both my nickname, Tony Mo, and also the idea of just more gaming. I don't know. It made me smile. It made me laugh. And I've found that when you're creating things, whether it be a piece of video content or a piece of art or something in Photoshop, music, it doesn't matter. Anything in life that makes you smile, that genuinely puts a grin on your face and has you say to yourself, that's kind of a good idea. Usually you should go with it. So that's exactly what I did. I think a lot of you guys have already spoken pretty highly of it, and I appreciate that. A handful of people like, hey, really love what you did with that. Hopefully the rest of you guys enjoy it as well. You'll never be able to please everyone, but I like it. It's more lively, it's more colorful. I think it better connects with my personality, and it better fits the channel moving forward. The idea of just more gaming. I really like it. I'm really stoked with the way it came out. So that's pretty much been what I've been working on for the last 2 weeks now. A major cause of the chaos on the channel. But things are coming back into play now. I've got some loadout videos planned for the coming weeks for you guys. And I did want to throw a big thank you to all of you out there who gave other content a channel here on the channel. The idea of really helping me inject some diversity into Mo Gaming, into gaming with me, Tony Mo. I really appreciate that. For Honor did exceptionally well. I know it's a new release, so that's a part of it, but nonetheless, the fact that that video broke over like 4,000 views overnight is super fantastic, It made me feel good. I'm going to be completely transparent with you guys for a second. The best thing you can do when you start to build a YouTube channel from day one is to focus on a singular piece of content. It's that singular piece of content that's going to help you grow. I tried for 3.5 years to build a channel on pure diversity, to try and compete with people who are already well established, like Total Biscuit. I did reviews, first impressions, I did Let's Plays, I did guides, you know, I tried to mix it all into the fray. And I feel like I did a pretty good job, but it's irrelevant because it's all about searchability. It's already about getting yourself exposed to a specific community, because that's where you're going to build an audience. That's where you're going to find people who can appreciate the work that you're putting in. And that's what happened with Titanfall 2. That's what happened a little bit with Battlefield 1, with The Division in the past. So I've slowly built my channel over these games over the years. And Titanfall 2 was really the kicker. It was the one that helped me explode. It was the one that helped me redefine who I was when it came to the creation of my content and my videos. It took me a long way, and it's gotten me to this point where I can occasionally throw in a different piece of content, and you guys will actually watch it because you respect the work that I do. You like the content that I make, not just because it's Titanfall 2, but because of the bits and pieces that I infuse into it. My personality, my commentary, my viewpoints, and my overall positive mentalities. I've been told many times before, and I really appreciate that. Those are all things I try and make visible, that I try and inject into every piece of content, and when people tell me that they clearly see it, that's a really good feeling. So thank you once again for taking For Honor into your wings. It's not like the end of Titanfall 2. I don't want anyone to think that. Titanfall 2 is still here. It's still strong. I'm still shooting for 2 to 3 pieces of Titanfall 2 content each and every week, whether they be more hardcore edited content like guides and loadouts, or discussion pieces like we did on Monday and like I'm going to be doing tomorrow for Fast Friday. So Titanfall 2 is not going anywhere. Don't you worry, amigo. It'll be right here on the channel. We're going to do plenty more Titanfall 2, and there'll be a lot more bad accents along the way. It's going to be good fun, eh? So that's pretty much it for today, guys. Just again, wanted to keep you updated on what was going on behind the scenes. More For Honor, some VR content next week. What I'm really trying to do here is I'm trying to build like a triple movie pass, right? It's like you go to the movies and you get 3 brand new movies for the price of 1. That's what you can expect here on this channel moving forward. The meat of it will always be Titanfall 2, but For Honor, Destiny 2 upon its release, other things will be slowly working their way into the fray. It'll just be this glorious, juicy triple play with all the same quality and the same consistency and the same quantity that you expect from this channel. Thank you guys so much for the support. Thank you for watching. I gotta get back to working on that new closer, and I'll see you in the next one.